Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of the all-new 2018 Harley Davidson Road King Special. Let's start with the heartbeat on this Road King. This has the 107 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine. It is air-cooled, has a 6-speed transmission, and is belt-driven. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to ride the new Milwaukee 8 engine series, I can tell you from personal experience that these are one of the most solid, powerful, and smooth engines to come out of the Harley camp in years. I absolutely am a huge fan of these Milwaukee 8 series engines, and I think everybody should at least hop on one of these to test it out for themselves. Moving up to the front of the motorcycle, you have the all gloss black 19-inch turbine wheel on there. I love the blacked out wheels. And it leads to the back, which you have the 18 gloss black turbine wheel. So it just gives the bike that real nice aggressive stance. I just love the streamlined look on this bike. Speaking of adding to that aggressive stance and that look, the saddlebags on here are stretched out, so it really kind of gives you that slammed, low, mean look that I personally just love on these Road Kings. Suspension has had a nice overhaul on these motorcycles as well this year. Up front, they've really worked on that suspension up there. Just really nice, smooth handling on it. In the rear, you have the full hand adjustable, preloaded suspension on the back. You can adjust this to any way you want to ride. Very nice, really smooth, handles the corners excellent on this motorcycle. New this year to the Road King specials are going to be these 9-inch mini apes. Now, I like the sitting stance on this. It just kind of gives you a little bit more height than the traditional ones that were a little bit more the beach bar style. I do like how these feel. I personally, being 6'1", would go with a higher bar, but for straight out of the crate, ready to roll, these are a nice complement to this motorcycle. Plus, I like that they're all blacked out. Speaking of blacked out, all you have to do is look at this bike. I love the blacked out headlight nacelle, blacked out engine guard, blacked out engine, exhaust. Everything on here is just blacked out to really bring out that amazing paint job on this bike. This paint job on here is the Hard Candy Hot Rod Flake. One of my personal favorites for sure, just the way that it has that old school 70 vibe. First of all, a lot of bikes back in the old school were that hard candy, and the way the flake comes through up under the red, just bouncing off the light, just gives you such a nice old school chopper feel on this bike. And as I said, with everything blacked out complementing that red and the flake, just a beautiful bike to look at up close. Just a few of the last specs that I haven't gone over yet. Your seat height on this motorcycle is going to come in at 26 inches, so it's a nice low to the ground bike, which is going to give all levels of riders confidence getting their feet firmly planted on the ground. Weight on this motorcycle, wet and ready to go down the road, the weight is 820 pounds. So yes, it's a little bit heavy of a motorcycle, but when you're cruising, all that weight disappears. One of the last specs I'd like to touch on is the braking system. Up front, you have the dual disc Brembo brakes, and these are also standard with ABS, so stopping power on these motorcycles is excellent. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of this new 2018 Road King Special. If you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and are interested in this motorcycle, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Come check it out up close and personal. If you are watching this video via YouTube and are interested in this bike, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship this bike from our door to your door within the lower 48. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot, friends.